Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another video with Thunk Tank. This is update 3.6 or post 3.6, so a lot of mixed feedback about this update. We've got some really good additions here, such as the Merlin trials and some others that we'll go into in a little bit more detail later. So Merlin trials, this is great. I've always wanted a boat in this little canal. I don't know how it gets in the canal, but it definitely does. It goes upstream, probably in reverse. I believe uh, the wind in Avalon blows from west to east in the afternoon when the sun sets over the throne. I don't know how it gets in here. Maybe it's something like out of Austin Powers where it's, reversing a foot, forward a foot, reverse a foot, forward a foot, and eventually squeezes in. But who cares? It's here, and we get a lot of good stuff from it. So jumping in, I mean, people are just flying through this. Like on the first day, I was able to get to 65. I mean, if you're geared up and you've been playing this for a while, you should be able to get some decent mats, speed ups, gems quite quickly. And also stacking up the coins, real quick on coins. Hold on to them. We don't know if these are going to reset. I don't know if they're going to the Merlin trials are going to reset. So don't splurge. Resist the instant gratification monkey if you can. There's some really good things in here. Lady Isabel, for example, is a great hero to have just because of the 23k March capacity. If you can get her up to 4 stars. Ugh. I hope they never release 8 stars. But she's great. Vortimer as well is another good hero to have. You don't get troop attack with this one. You do get cavalry attack, but the bowman and cavalry damage are pretty good to have. After that, I might suggest Grifflet. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not bad. Belvedere would be another great one to go down, but yeah, purple heroes take a lot to get, so I kind of stay away from the purple heroes. They're just too costly for me to upgrade. So I'd recommend blue heroes or the green heroes. My two favorite, if you're starting out, would be Caradoc and Coal Grievance. These guys are really easy to level up very fast, and the bonuses on Caradoc are pretty good for 3 stars, so troop attack and bowman damage, while you can get a nice infantry defense bonus from Coal Grievance. Other stuff in here to get, I'd say the refining stones, maybe if they're a little bit cheaper. I mean, they are level 2, but I don't know. This will be great for most players that are free to play because look, you get all your mats now. You can buy all this stuff with all your hard-earned Merlin coins, and you're going to need them too because something's missing from Avalon. We'll go into that in a second. For most high-tier players, I probably recommend the speed ups, unless you're getting way more coins than I am on these trials. Speed ups would be great if you play like I play, which is you want to fight a lot and just try to wreck as much face as you can in battle. You often find yourself needing more troops very fast, so I'd recommend speed ups here. But the trials themselves, make sure you pay attention to what the trials are about. So in this case, today trials are about gemstones. So we can see I've got all my gemstones equipped in different items. This is what I've been able to accumulate, and let's try out a trial. Try a trial. So I've been told that if it doesn't work out, you can keep attacking and potentially changes. Oh, what are those green steps there? Boom. How'd we go? Defeat. It looks like a defeat. It is a defeat. Oh, it's a victory. So this confirms rumors that I've heard about if you get to a trial and it doesn't work out, keep attacking it because I think they change the troops up a little bit every time. So I got stumped on that trial right there, and just then I was able to complete it just from attacking it over and over again. So big shout out to Mark Anthony on my kingdom, K68, who provided that tip. Yeah, Merlin Trials is great. Like I said, something's missing from Avalon. What is it? Yep, it's going to be the stamina packs that they said they were going to take out. I do not know why they did this. They told us they were going to do it, but they didn't tell us why they were going to do it. And the only thing I can think of is to make this more scarce. And by making it more scarce, you're going to have to buy them from the lore development packages, and that's I don't know if that's an innovative new addition to the game or just a strategy for more revenue. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Be sure if you guys are unhappy with things that are happening in Avalon, leave them feedback either on Facebook or through the ratings on the Google Store, Apple Store, because they do pay attention to the ratings. If their ratings get affected, that's when they listen and that's where they make changes. And you can always change it back to reflect your feedback later on. So you don't have to feel bad about giving them a negative rating now, because if they come out with a good rating in the future, you can change it back to 5 stars. So just be honest with it. Don't just complain. Say what you want to see done, and use that as your tool for communication. So stamina packs are gone. The other thing I was a little bit upset about was Lucky Shot is now giving free Valor Gems, or at least the chance to get free Valor Gems. So this, I wish I had waited. I don't know what the drop rate's like on these, but man, I do know how much I spent on Valor Gemstone packs, and if I could have gotten it through Lucky Shot, things may have been a little bit cheaper. I might be out of debt. I'm not going to show you a picture of the bank account balance, but it's not great. But yeah, so this is a chance. So it is a bit of a gamble, and it looks like they're kind of taking a leaf out of the method that the gemstone packs were released. And what I mean by that is, we all know that I'm sure many of us have tried to buy 1 or 2 gemstone packs and gotten nothing. So what you're actually buying is not a gemstone, you're buying the chance to get a gemstone. And they're doing this now with a lot of different things. So Death Seekers, that's a chance to get a Death Seeker scroll, or fragments, or a few other things. Same with Warmongers now. I think there was enough pressure by the community that they wanted to see the Warmongers stuff become more freely available. I'm not sure what the drop rates are on this. This is a much more expensive pack than the Dragon Tamers pack, which is kind of interesting. So the Dragon Tamers pack is, I believe, half price. So this is, as far as USD is concerned, $50 pack. But where are you? Come on, there it is. This is also a chance, but it's cheaper. So I mean, you could get six chests and potentially get some Dragon Tamers equipment. So if you really were going to spend the money, that's where I'd go down. Because Warmongers, yeah, who knows? You might be lucky, you might not be. It really comes down to the drop rate, and they won't tell you what the drop rate is. So just be aware that we are now gambling on this stuff. And yeah, should we open up a gambling hotline for Avalon? Merlin's on call 24/7 to answer your concerns. Your Merlin's concerns. Yeah, that's the name of the hotline. So so this was an interesting pack to get released. I think it's a great concept, but it just kind of falls short of being useful with only 10 prestige banners offered. So if it was about 50 or 100, this would be great. Similar to kind of like the advanced teleport. But for 10, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if enough people bought these, it'd be worth it, but yeah, it's just kind of too much of a marginal increase. I'd rather just get the extra 100 and buy them for myself. Sorry. Sorry, team. But yeah, Death Seekers, people have definitely completed full sets now. You can see the pictures. I'll post a picture here. So Death Seekers is now available, and I've heard stories of it taking about 35 chests to get, so I'm not sure. You can only get 40 off the bat here. I'm not sure what happens if you buy these all out. There's 10 of these available, 10 packs available, and I'm not sure if you get all the scrolls you need to complete the set, if that also comes with enough mats to make it. Most of the people I saw with full Death Seekers also had these things already to +1 enhancement, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, if you're wanting to spend cash on equipment, I'd say not Death Seekers, unless you can afford it. But the Dragon Tamers would probably be the best bet at this point because it's cheaper. But honestly, just wait, because in about a month or so, you're going to see another set come out that's going to either make Death Seekers more available, accessible, or it's going to make it cheaper. So yeah, I'd say wait. Now, if I had 200 bucks today, where would I spend it on? Well, I mean, you could definitely go down the lucky shot path, but I don't know what the drop rate is. Drop rate could be 50%, could be much lower. And while refining stones level 5 are great for enhancing items, you really, I mean, what you're actually after is a gemstone. So, I'm thinking that you may have to buy you may have to spend up to this, twice, which means 4 lucky shot packs to get this twice, to get the right drop rate. And, you know, I I don't know about that. I'd say if you want a guaranteed return on investment, which is how I've always played, you're better off going down prestige and looking at things like your, uh, these damage reducing the percent bonuses to different things like infantry damage received or bowman damage, getting your buildings up to about level 22 where it's too expensive to upgrade or just way more costly to upgrade, and then worry about getting valor because prestige is still, it's still a great thing to have. So yeah, like this could definitely use some upgrading. I'd rather buy 2 packs of giant prestige banners and just max this thing out because that'll, yeah, that'd be much better than maybe getting, a maybe on a valor gemstone. But if you are already maxed out or very close to getting maxed out on prestige, maybe the lucky shot path is the way to go. I do not recommend going down the valor gemstone chest pack unless of course they change the drop rates. I don't know if they do that, or they haven't released any information on that, so just be careful. There's a lot of pit holes in this game now with your money. You're not getting what you're paying for, you're getting what you think you're paying for, so just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and just one more comment on the heroes. So just so people know, I mean, like if you're starting out, these green heroes are great. If you go to the alchemist corner, you're getting, look at that, 2 to 1 ratio, and it's already half the price. So you're getting way more. So it's basically, if you're gonna compare the green to blues, it's a 4 to 1 ratio as far as fragments are concerned, and you'll be able to fly through green heroes fast as far as upgrading their stars. So if you're starting out, definitely consider the green heroes over, if you're holding on to a bunch of purples, thinking that one day you're going to upgrade those to, 2 or 3 stars. Unless you're buying hero packs, it's probably not going to happen. So you're better off going to the alchemist corner, crucible, and I mean, yeah, I can't even use these guys anyways, so I may as well just see ya. You're better off just going down here and scrapping a few of these purple heroes that you're probably not going to get up. And boom, transform. Then you can use these fragments to go ahead and buy more of these guys. And with that strategy, you should be at 3 stars in about a month or so on your green heroes. I think that's it, guys. It's gone a little bit long, but yeah, I just wanted to touch on a few areas. Thanks for the comments, suggestions, and feedback so far on the videos. Thanks for the support. It's great to hear you guys chime in online and I guess resonate some of the concerns I have with the game. And next videos coming out will be on kingdom longevity, mergers, as well as the spotting dying kingdoms. How do you know if your kingdom's dying? How to know if your kingdom's worth investing in, sticking around? What can you do if you're in charge to kind of help kingdom longevity a bit more? Because the playability on these kingdoms is definitely limited. You're not getting new players in. There is player attrition. So how do you limit that as best as possible? We'll cover all of it in the next video. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Thunk Tank out.